Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to our podcast. Yours truly, Doc Jed Mendoza, and today we will discuss something important topic that many people experience silently. And what's all about that? It's all about burnout. Okay, when you talk about burnout, what is in your mind? Well, when you talk about burnout, it is actually a state of extreme stress and exhaustion caused by prolonged pressure and overloaded that may happen at work, school, caregiving, or in our everyday life. It is very important for us to talk as we connect to our previous topic, which has something to do with the anxiety. Burnout is sometimes experienced for people, usually for people who are working hard for a lot of years. So with that, it follows that we need to work on this. And what are the things that is very common, so that you will have a few signs that I'm already experiencing burnout. Number one, question is, do you feel constantly fatigued? You have some backache or whatever in your head or in any parts of the body? That is actually a sign of burnout. Next, motivation. You feel like not working anymore or doing any stuff that you usually do. These are some of the common. Any other thing, burnout is actually irritable. You feel irritated. Okay, that's why you need to be with the flowers, nature sometimes to get away from being burned out. Difficult concentrating, feeling emotionally exhausted, I am so drained, loss of interest in activities, or sometimes feeling overwhelmed, or I feel hopeless. I can't pass the examination anymore. So these are the things that sometimes we feel burned out. We don't want to make any move anymore. Okay, so the question is, how burnout affects our behavior? Well, burnout can affect the way people think, feel, and respond to others. And sometimes these are the things that needs to experienced by people by becoming impatient or easily irritated. That also, of course, it affects the relationship within the family, workplace, friends, and the like. Next is withdrawn from social interaction. So these are the people who tends to isolate themselves. Lost productivity, is no longer almost not working in the workplace, not doing anything even at home. Become emotionally sensitive. Avoid responsibilities, getting away from people. Feel unmotivated even to simple tasks. So behavior often reflects emotional and mental exhaustion sometimes. So the question is it normal? Well, sometimes yes. Why do I feel tired even after resting? Because burnout affects not only our body but also our mind, emotion, sleep, and to a lot of things. We feel exhausted. So the question is, can burnout affect mental health? The big answer is YES. Yes. Because long-term burnout, meaning when I said long-term, 6 months onward. Because for a psychologist, we use the DSM-5. DSM, Diagnostic Statistical Measuring Mental Disorder, version 5. Psychologists as well as psychiatrists have common denomination the power to diagnose mental disorder. So in short, for the first 1 to 3 months that you've experiencing such, well, that remains to be fine. But 6 months, 4 months, sometimes it extends, no? It extends to up to 4 months, 5 months, that could be, but too much of that is not good anymore. Meaning, if you experiencing it in 6 months, mild burnout. Same way with anxiety or depression. More than that, 6, 7, 8 a year, mild, moderate. And then if it's years, it could lead to severe depression. Okay, so again, the question is yes, because anxiety, stress, emotional is actually the roots of everything. How can I properly manage burnout? Here are some of the sample ways on how we could be able to work on it. Number one, allow yourself to take a rest. Work-life balance. Okay? Set healthy boundaries. If your company or workplace giving you too much load, learn to limit. Remind your boss your capacity in the workload that is being given on you. Practice time management. Okay? Connect with enjoyable activities like uh, planting, like swimming, sports, and the like. Okay? Talk to supportive people, to optimistic people, to caring people. Take care of your physical health because it's very important for you to take care of your physical health. Always be reminded that it is important that you need to know you do not need to improve the worth of constant overworking because the reason why you are experiencing such burnout. Productivity is important, but so is well-being. Okay, so learn to love yourself above all because no one will love you more than that you can do to yourself. Taking a break is very much important. Taking a nap is also important because it means you are caring for your mental health, emotional and physical health. And of course, with that, I wish to give you some important final message. Always remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Rest, recovery, and self-care are essential for a healthier mind and healthier behavior. Okay? So, again, no one can love you more than that you can do to yourself. So, thank you once again for staying tuned to my channel. Since our time is very limited here, I'm opening my door for anybody out there who wish to invite me for a talk to whatever way, webinar or in person, very much willing to be with you and render service. Also, I'm opening my Facebook Wellness Psychological Services for consultation and a lot more. Okay, so yours truly once again, Doc Chad Mendoza, saying God bless. Don't forget to like, share, follow me in this YouTube for more details in my Facebook. Thank you and have a blessed day ahead. Bye-bye.